Welcome back, friends, to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, we started the beginning of the climax for Western Rohan. We made it to Helm's Deep and just outside, and we started trying to figure out what was going on. We helped Elwyn evacuate some of the refugees here from Edoras to Dunharrow, and now we're going to continue the adventure. I'm right here in Edoras, and I'm going to start making my way back into the Westfold to do some additional quests there. So, yeah, I'm going to ride out west here to the Westfold, and we'll just see what happens. Of course, I do have some quests to do in Helm's Deep, but I think that I might have missed some quests in the Westfold along the way, so I'm going to see what else I can do. I'm going to follow the road for now, see where it takes me. Yeah, so here in the Westfold, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to try to come here to Grimslade and see what's going on there. Because I feel like there's this whole map that I didn't do anything in, and there's just a bunch of Helm's Deep quests right here. So, I don't know. Maybe I just need to be patient. Maybe eventually some of these Helm's Deep quests will take me to Grimslade, but doesn't feel natural. Doesn't feel natural that we're kind of retreating to the fort and then they would send me back out here to do a bunch of quests. So, I kind of want to take a look. Let us ride out and see. Oh, no, don't cross the river. I need to keep going south. I like all the wild horses here in Rohan. I think that's a nice detail. Alright, here we are. Go ahead and open up the last stable here.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And I'm not seeing any quest rings whatsoever. So maybe I am being a little bit impatient. And eventually I'll get led over here. Let me see the mead hall. Yeah, there's no quest ring in there. Alright, fine. Let me go back to Helm's Deep then, and then we'll quest over there. That's what we'll do. Sorry about that long detour, guys. I was almost convinced that I missed big quest chains over here. Gotta go around this mountain chain, though. Ideally, I would fast forward this, but since we've never ridden through these areas before, I'm not going to. You might just have to tolerate my awkward silence for a little bit, though. Don't have much to talk about today. Oh, really? That was so pathetic. It's like my horse's little toe touched the water and I just went flying. That's okay. Alright, let me see. Yeah, I have to kind of go around this mountain chain too. There's a strong density of enemies in this map, I noticed. The little background music here is kind of weird, too. It's like a little spooky background music. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a little bit distracting. The Deepening Comb. So there is a stable there that I can still activate. Okay, let me inspect some of the defenses here. This fortification is strong, but it will not keep out a great host of fierce Uruk-hai. Let me get on my regular pony. Okay, now what? There's like a bunch of stuff around here. Bunch of men getting ready. I have never been in a battle before, but my father, he has been in many. He is so fearsome that orcs throw down their arms and surrender to him. So my grandmother tells me. My father is probably forcing orcs to surrender near the fords right now. I do not think I am strong enough to kill many orcs, but I am fearsome enough, perhaps they will surrender to me. Do you think I'm fearsome? You should acknowledge that this young soldier is indeed fearful enough to force you to yield to him. Wonder if I should, like, yield? That's not an emote. Surrender? You surrender at the fearsome soldier and he smiles brightly at you. Okay. Inspect over here. This fortification is strong, but it will not keep out a great host of fierce Uruk-hai. Don't see any soldiers that need cheering up here. Counted a cluster of arrow barrels. Arrow barrel. Nice. Interesting fortification here. Countered another cluster. Any soldiers need encouragement here? Doesn't look like it. There it is, guys. Helm's Deep. Gosh, that's epic. That's very epic. Alright, that's enough admiring. Let's get back to work. I countered another cluster. Is this the same guy? Did I go in a circle? However will I slay orcs and uruks when my hands will not stop shaking. I haven't felt calm since Gambling handed me a sword. I have never seen a battle before and I am terrified. I cannot stop thinking about the blood and the pain. Will I be able to act when I am needed? I'm so restless, but I wish to be calm like my fellows. You should try to ease this young man's fears, for tonight will be his first taste of battle. I don't know what emote to use. Calm? There we go. Your calm words to the boy have helped his trembling to stop. Countered a fourth cluster here. When I was a younger man riding out for my first war, a fellow soldier would sing before every battle, and our hearts were stronger when we rode. He had a fair voice and clear, and he sang of peace, war, life, and death. Nobody sings today, everyone is silent and afraid. I long to hear a song, but I daren't raise my own voice. I'm so tone deaf that I'm afraid Gambling would have me thrown off the dike. Let me sing for him. The old man smiles and nods at your fair song, his heart gladdened. Okay, let me look at the map. Should be some other fortifications around here for me to inspect. Strong, but not enough to keep out a great host. I think there's one down here. Okay, so that's all 4 of those. No, it's getting... Why is my frame rate so terrible? Okay, looks like it's smoothed out a little bit. I think Gimli's down there. Yeah, that's where that quest ring is, but I got more work to do up here. I'm gonna kind of keep going this way a little bit. Yeah, let me go that way. Counted 5 arrows, and it looks like I'm ready to return my report to Legolas. Have you ever looked out at the beauties of the plains and known it was to be your last look at the grasses touching the sky? Nay, do not protest, this is my last battle. I make my stand here and I will not retreat, my old legs aren't much. They cannot march and they can certainly not run. Here I will stand until I die. I only hope to kill 100 Uruks before I go. You feel a swell of admiration for this brave man. You should honor him and submit yourself to him as you would a king. Let me go ahead and bow to him. Can't bow while mounted, makes sense. You bow to honor this brave soldier, and as you do, a tear comes unbidden to his smiling eyes. Alright. I think now I can go back down. And then I can turn some quests in. Let me start with Legolas. Erkenbrand has left these men well stocked, but it will not be enough. Perhaps the first line of enemy soldiers will fall, but more will take their place, and they will crash upon the Hornburg like the sea on a castle of sand. A loss for Rohan. You did a kind thing to cheer up those men, while your own heart probably needs cheering itself. It is weary work to give courage to others, Kippen. A loss that those troubled times must be ours. I only hope that we survive the night. Well, what do you think, Kippen? You quietly relay your observations to Gimli. I could not have said it better myself. There is good, strong rock here, but it is not enough. I fear for these men, dafty though they are. Tonight I expect they make a great stand at the Hornburg, and if it is my last battle, I will take many an Uruk with me.
The Westfold burns! Something must be done!
If you wish to know about the state of things in Westfold, I am glad to tell you all that I know. Erkenbrand, the Lord of Helm's Deep, took command of the fort after Prince Theodred fell. Elfhelm was with him, and Grimbold too. Grimbold is the Thane of Grimslade, a town to the east. I do not know what happened at the fort of Eisen, but I do know that all the Westfold braces for war and awaits news of the scattered lords, for enemies of Isengard now roam free. They march here even now as we speak. If Erkenbrand and the others can get here, we have a chance to survive. If they do not, Gimli trails off. If you wish to help the Westfold and Rohan, Think of helping yourself. Seek shelter in the Hornburg and defend it with us. Help us ready for battle. If reports hold true, it is folly to roam the plains right now. Yes, we need Erkenbrand, but he can get here in time, if he even lives. You thank Eomer for his advice, but you wonder what Gandalf would have you do. Eomer counsels you to shelter in the Hornburg. I cannot advise you easily, Kippen. I truly worry that those of us who ride on the Hornburg will not live to see the morning, but I believe that crossing the plains of the Westfold before Saruman's army will mean certain death. Yet the hope lies in Gandalf. For myself, I will stay and defend Theoden and Rohan with my life, for Rohan has ever been an ally to my people. I hope that Gandalf can find Erkenbrand in time. Aragorn believes that hope lies in Gandalf and in finding Erkenbrand. So you have decided to part ways here, Kippen. I pray for your safe return, and I hope that there is still time to draw swords with you at the Hornburg. Good luck with your search for Erkenbrand. Be careful. The Westfold is not what it once was. The enemy has claimed this land. The battle at the Hornburg will decide the fate of Rohan. I do not know where Erkenbrand would go after the Fords of Isen fell. Perhaps with Grimbold back on the town of Grimslade, or perhaps to Matron, which lies closer to the Gap, or perhaps elsewhere. I urge you to begin your search in Marton, for many men bear news thither as soon as they have news to bear. Good luck to you, Kippen. I know I will see you again soon. So we're going to Marton? Yeah. There we go. We are going to kind of vector out into the other areas of the Westfold. Let's go. I think it's somewhere to the northwest. Try to stay on the road here to avoid aggro. Although, yeah, there we go. It's gonna be up there. Doesn't look good. It looks like it's all burning. We'll see what's going on over there, though. We have discovered Marton farmlands. Farmlands of Marton burned, torched by the marauding orcs that conquered the town. A well stands nearby. You should draw water from the well and douse the flames. Marton steeds can still be heard neighing in the farmlands, though many corpses also litter the fields. You should investigate why the orcs slaughtered some and let others live. Dismount. This quest is intended to be challenging. Small fellowship. An evil orc leader named Ripmosh has set himself upon the Thane's seat in the mead hall of Marton, and now mockingly titles himself Thane. His presence is an insult to the real Thane of Marton. It is possible that some people did escape Marton after the recent orc assault and might need rescue. You should search the hidden places where townsfolk might be trapped. So a lot of quests here. Let's see what I can do though. The Westfold town of Marton is now utterly occupied by violent orc invaders that stream down from Isengard through the undefended gap. Alright, let me look at my map. There's little quest rings all over the place. There's an orc captain. Do I need to do anything with those? I don't think so, but I think if I go in the mead hall, that's where that big juicy guy is gonna be. Okay. Let me pop my Never Surrender, because I'll probably need it at some point. I'm gonna kind of go slow here. I don't really want to aggro too many things. at once. Good. Let me start taking some of these severed heads. Ritmosh has staked the heads of many Rohirrim victims in Marton's mead hall, defiling the corpses and the seat of the Thane. Such desecration should not be allowed to stand and rot. You should burn the hideous stakes to undo the hideous work of Ritmosh. These are pretty grisly. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that guy. Definitely not a PG game anymore. Especially with that guy just hanging there. My god. Look at that. It's pretty morbid, man. Look at that guy. Still swinging and everything. It's not good. Oh, boy. Did not mean to aggro 16 people, but I think we're going to be alright. Kind of have to move through here quickly before everything kind of starts respawning. Oh, actually, I'm already fighting him. Yeah, he's not too bad. Not gonna have any problems with him. There we go. Ritmosh has been removed from the Thane's chair of Marton's mead hall. Anything good here? See this cloak, some vitality, some agility, some parry rating and evade rating. Yeah, nothing too interesting. Oh, look at that. I've got level 100. That's so crazy. And now I got like a ton of new quests. Oh boy. So I don't know what to do with all these because I probably need to read some of these introduction quests. Alright, I'll figure it out for the next episode. I might read the quests for the next episode, but for now I'm just gonna ignore them. Burn all these severed heads. Okay. You have burned the desecrated heads on stakes in Marton's mead hall. Such a wrong cannot be righted, but destroying the orc's hideous work is better than letting it stand. But I have to make sure that no new quests kind of come up as I'm running around. Let me kill some orcs, I guess, because I still need to kill 9 more. It's unfortunate that the ones inside the meat hole didn't count for anything. He's an archer. I was gonna go try to group up a bunch of orcs, but no point if this guy's an archer. Didn't mean to fight a captain. Alright. Some quest rings around. Oh, I guess oh, there's a door on the other side.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
Thank you for coming. I could not get out. I had hoped our Thane would set these orcs straight, but the enemy is many and our warriors are still at the Fort of Eisen. It grieves me that Gladsunu will come back to this. Would that we could have saved Matron or Marton. Still no new quests here. Okay. Let's see about that quest ring up ahead. Some horses. I know I could probably just cancel all these quests for right now, but I don't know, something about doing that feels kind of weird to me. I'd rather the timer expires, that way I don't get rid of the text forever or whatever. Okay. So I got all those. Okay. Now what? So I gotta free some of the horses. Shoot away terrified horse. So all the pale horses got killed and all the dark ones got spared. The White Hand orcs have planned to use the darker horses for perhaps a worse fate than the slain ones, to parade them around as their own, decorated with the White Hand of Isengard. The good beasts would surely have been twisted and abused to the service of their new masters. Hopefully, the beasts will have some sense to run east, away from the coming war. Alright, let me go towards a few more quest rings here. Quest ring right there.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Thane Glodsunu, you have come for me at last. You are not Glodsunu. Did he send you? Where are the others? Are they safe?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
You have not the time or the knowledge to satisfy all of the farmer's questions, but you urge her to run quickly to a safe place away from this dangerous town. Right you are, stranger. Thanks for helping me. Let me kill a few more orcs, because I still need to kill a bunch of them. I stumped my gambit. No. I hate when I do that. Alright, let me make my way over to another quest ring. Now let me kill this archer real quick.
J.R.R.
Okay, so that's 10 of them. You have defeated a number of orcish invaders of Marton, but their numbers seem endless. This town is no longer safe, but you hope that you have avenged the farmers who were forced from their homes. Alright, let me see if I can find another one. There's a door around back here. Man, this place is smoky. She needs to get out of here.
There are not enough curses in the world for the
Or he, I
invaders
should
of the
say.
lands of Rohan.
I was asleep when the attack happened and now I'm trapped. That is, until you came to rescue me. Are we taking the town back now? You informed the man that the town is not safe and that there are no Rohirrim soldiers in sight. He looks crestfallen. I will flee then. I cannot believe I must leave my home. Get out of here. You're gonna suffocate, man. There's one more towards the middle of town. No, I can't believe I aggroed that guy. That's alright, I'm just gonna run and... then I can get inside the building, I think, and drop the aggro. I hope, at least.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
You are not an orc, nor are you my Thane, who fought at the forge and has not been heard from. Does this mean that Glod is dead and cannot take back our town? I was waiting for him. You tell the farmer that it would be wise to flee, for the town is certainly far from secure. Thank you, I will do so. There's a cave of sorts to the north, where we can go in case of danger. You have rescued some straggling townsfolk. If anything good can be said of the state of Marton, it is that the townspeople seem to have escaped with their lives. This is more than can be said for other towns you've encountered. Okay, very good. So I think it's a good stopping point for this episode. And we'll continue doing some work here in the Westfold in the next one. So thanks for watching and see you then.